Alrighty, on today's review here, we're gonna deal with some speakers. But I'm not reviewing the speakers today. What I'm going to be reviewing is the thing that holds the speakers. I have some experience with this brand, this company, and this product because here, let me show you. I have installed 4 of them already. 2 up there. Same speakers, and what I'm going to do is install 2 more of them for this new set of speakers here. And I just thought we'd go over it real quick, show you what's all included, and yeah, get it together. In the box, you got your instructions, plastic covers. I don't use them because, well, I don't use them. You can, of course, if you want. It comes with all the necessary hardware for mounting the speakers, mounting the brackets, anchors, a couple tools there. Got all that stuff, and dig a little deeper here. Got your L brackets, like so. Got the rotator cup, 2 of those, like so, and brackets themselves. These are quite nice. I've been very happy. So happy that I bought 3 pairs of them. I don't think you can beat them, especially for the money. They are plenty sturdy, strong. They have a cushion. Everything is cushioned here, top and bottom. There's a little cushion here. Now I do something a little different, which I'm going to show you when I get there, but I add a little extra to it. Certainly don't have to, but I do. Little extra, safe is never sorry. So yeah, that's the basic idea. Put A and B together like so. Kind of goes like that, and this can spin, pivot. Any which way you want. You can change your angle like so, up to I think it was 7 degrees. I think it was 7 degrees, yeah. And then, I mean, if you need more, you can just build some if you're mounting it on, well, let's say you're mounted on the wall here. If you need more than the 7 degree adjustment, you just you build it into your bracket here. If you want that, like for example, I'd put I think 5 or 6 degrees on this bracket on the 2 that I showed you up in the corner. So they're on an angle like that already, and then I get the 7 degrees of adjustment out of that, and that gives me pretty much exactly what I want to shoot the speakers pretty much at my seating position. So that's the basic idea of what's going on here. That's what you get in the box, and yeah, I'm gonna get to putting this stuff together. Alrighty, we're getting ready to put these brackets up. I've got some boards cut. That's what I'm using anyway. I attach the mounting plate to the boards there, and then the boards are 16 inches long, so I can hopefully find a stud. Hopefully, and oftentimes there isn't one in one end at least. So to kind of combat that, I got these guys. These are awesome. I think they are absolutely the best drywall anchors that you can get. I'll put a link, of course, to them in the description below. So go check them out if you need them. They are great. They hold bunches and bunches of weight. 79 pounds and 5/8 drywall. They're easy to install, easy to remove, and yeah, they're just great. So get yourself yeah, a green line. It's my laser level. I have not done it yet, but I'm going to do a review on this guy here. This is seriously bang for the buck. I don't know how I got by so long without one. It's quite the godsend. I use it all the time now. But yeah, there's a review coming on this laser level, and as you can see, it auto levels. So yeah, just thought I'd show and tell real quick the basic tool that I'm using, and yeah, I'm gonna finish it off here. I thought here real quick I'd just show you what I'm doing anyway. This is just some leftover weather stripping from another project that I had. Windows, doors, that kind of stuff. You buy it in a roll. Usually usually you get like 25 feet or something like that. Anyway, that's all that I'm doing because there was no padding up in here, so I didn't do the nicest job. Oh, well, speaker's going to sit on it. You're never going to see it anyway. But yeah, it's got padding back here on this, on the back end here. But I just put a little bit up there, and it's real sticky, rubbery stuff. So once you have the once gravity does its job naturally, it's going to sit there. And this one isn't going to be angled like the ones that I have in the upper corners. So this should work out quite nicely. The ones in the upper corners, I did use the mounting holes here, and I did actually screw this plate to the bottom of them, just for safety's sake. I don't want those things accidentally, maybe these clamps work themselves loose over time and the thing falls down and whacks somebody in the head. That's going to be a real bad day. So yeah, I don't like putting holes in speakers any more than you do, but for the safety factor, I think it's an absolute must. Anyway, these down here, they're going to be more or less, shoulder height, so I'm not worried about these. And two, they're going to be level. So just thought I'd show this real quick. That's what I'm doing anyway. All right, we're about ready to get these things mounted, and thought I'd show you real quick here. I'll give you an update. Excuse the mess. It is quite a mess. I got a bunch of cats, and if they're not shedding, they're puking, so I got to keep all my furniture covered. But that's the general idea anyway. All right, I'm going to get the speaker in there, and we'll take one final look and wrap this up. Alrighty, this is the general basic idea, my thinking thoughts of how I've decided to set this up. This now completes my 5.1.4 channel surround setup. I have height speakers front and rear, and the mains now front and rear. This is the JBL wall, as you can clearly see. Forgive the rather lackluster appearance of everything. This was a bank-owned foreclosure. We bought it, and the people were a little bit brutal on their way out with holes in the walls and all that kind of crap. I'm sure you can imagine. Anyway, I patched all the holes, and now I've gotten to the point where I'm mocking up to take acoustical measurements in this room to decide how I'm going to treat it, because there was one heck of an echo in here before. I don't like this. It works great, but this is not what I'm ultimately going to use. But here, pretty dead, right? It used to be one hell of an echo. Anyway, what I've decided, I'm going to move these panels, I believe, up to the ceiling, and I'm going to build something for the walls. Now I've pretty much decided on that. I got to tune these speakers in with a equalizer. I got to match them, get them working properly in this room yet. But yeah, step one was first of all getting them, and then getting them mounted, and now that part is done. So I'm just going to show you real quick the brackets here, a little up close and personal. And it looks like that, and looks like that. These are, like I said, they're screwed physically to the base plate there. I have them, so they will not fall off. And just for safety's sake, I think, I know you guys don't want to do it either, and I really didn't want to put holes in brand new speakers, but it's either that or risk the thing, ultimately falling down. And you'll see in the reviews on these, if you look up the reviews, you'll see somebody in there has destroyed a set of speakers because they fell down. They didn't put the screws in, and well, I guess the base and whatnot will slowly but surely walk them forward until they fall off and crash on the floor, or somebody's head in this case. Now when we watch movies, we pull the chairs out, but for storage, when they're not being sat in, this is their location. So now that I have this set up, I hopefully have shown you what you need to know about those brackets. You can see how they move, how they you can pretty much get any angle out of them that you want. They work great. I'm very happy for the price. The build quality is right there, right where it needs to be. plenty strong. I did ultimately put a screw in this one, just one screw in the bottom, because these lower ones here are going to sit pretty level. Well, they're going to sit pretty much exactly how you see them. But just for safety, I just felt better. You know, I just put one screw, which, you know, the kit includes those little screws if you want to use them, and that's what I did. So yeah, that is the general idea. Now I gotta finish off my acoustical treatment, and then I get to take all this stuff down, because this room is way overdue for some serious reconditioning. Like I said, I patched the holes, but now it needs paint and carpet and yeah. Anywho, that is the general idea, and that's going to wrap up this video here, I think. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, give me a like, comment if you got questions and all that. I will do my very best to answer. And as always, the link to the product here is going to be in the description. So, alright guys, thanks for hanging out, and cheers.